You've probably heard a ton about quitting sugar for things like weight loss or getting more energy. But today, we're going to go a little deeper, inside the body, to focus on two of its most vital and honestly most overlooked organs, your kidneys.
I mean, really think about it for a second. Your kidneys are like these silent bodyguards, filtering nearly 50 gallons of your blood every single day, just quietly protecting you. But what happens when their number one enemy is your own sweet tooth? What does that battle actually look like on the inside?
So let's just start with the hard truth. For so many of us, our kidneys are under a constant, non-stop sugar siege. And frankly, they just aren't built to handle that kind of relentless day-in, day-out attack.
So what's actually going on? Well, it comes down to this thing called glomerular hyperfiltration. It's a fancy term, but the idea is simple. All that excess sugar forces your kidneys into total overdrive. Now that might sound like they're just working harder, but imagine revving your car's engine in the red zone all day long. What do you think is going to happen? It's going to break down, right? And that's exactly what's happening to your kidneys. And you know, the really terrifying thing about all this? It's totally silent. Unlike a headache or a sore muscle, your kidneys don't send up a flare. They don't complain. They just endure the damage day after day without sending you a single warning sign until it's often way, way too late. 70%. Just let that number sink in. You can lose 70% of your kidney function before you even begin to suspect that something is wrong. This isn't about waiting for symptoms to pop up. It's about preventing a silent catastrophe before it happens. So, what happens when you finally call a truce? Okay, so you do it. You quit sugar. And you're probably thinking, I'm gonna feel amazing. But not so fast. The first few days are what the source calls the Great Deception. And this is the paradox. It's wild. While your brain is absolutely freaking out, we're talking headaches, mood swings, intense cravings, your kidneys are having the complete opposite experience. They are breathing this huge sigh of relief. They're quietly celebrating this much-needed break. So what's actually happening at a deeper level? Well, that crazy filtration pressure we talked about, it starts to drop almost immediately. And these nasty little molecules called AGEs, which literally age your organs faster, they start to decrease. Your blood gets cleaner, and your kidneys can finally do their job without being pushed to the breaking point. But it's not just about overworking the filters. No. Sugar is way sneakier than that. It has these other, more hidden ways of attacking your kidneys, and we need to pull back the curtain on them. This first one is a biggie, the blood pressure hijack. It's so simple, it's scary. You eat something sugary, your insulin spikes, and that insulin sends a direct message to your kidneys saying, hey, hold on to sodium and water. Ever feel kind of bloated and puffy after a sugar binge? Yeah, that's what's happening. And all that extra retained fluid jacks up your blood volume and your blood pressure, putting a ton of strain on those tiny, delicate vessels in your kidneys. Right, and as if that weren't bad enough, let's talk about something truly miserable: kidney stones. Now, everyone points the finger at salt, right? But it turns out sugar is a massive, and I mean massive, partner in crime. So here's how it works. When you eat a lot of sugar, your body starts pushing more calcium out into your urine. And with all that extra calcium just floating around in there, well, it becomes way easier for those sharp, painful little crystals to form. And this isn't just some theory. The source points to a study right in the Journal of Urology that confirms this link. And listen, we're not just talking about soda here. This is cakes, candy, and even some of those supposedly healthy fruit juices. And finally, there's chronic inflammation. The source uses a perfect metaphor for this. It's like rust slowly forming on metal. High sugar creates oxidative stress, which leads to this low-grade, constant inflammation. And over the years, that rust slowly scars the kidney tissue. And here's the real kicker. That scarring, it's permanent. That's function you're never getting back. Okay, I know that was a lot of doom and gloom, but here is where the story takes a turn. Because the good news, the really good news, is that your body has an incredible ability to heal. So let's flip the script and look at the 30-day kidney reset. This is your kidney's roadmap to recovery. And check this out. Within just a few days, that hyperfiltration overload starts to ease up. Give it 1 week, and a key marker of kidney damage, protein leaking into the urine, can actually start to decrease. By week 2, that blood pressure hijack begins to reverse. And by the end of the month, those inflammatory markers, that rust, they start to fall. These are real, measurable changes happening inside you. And you have to understand, this isn't some kind of magic trick. It's just biology. All you're doing is removing the obstacle.
You are taking away the source of the daily assault and simply giving your kidneys permission to do what they are designed to do, to heal themselves.
A quote from the source material just sums this up perfectly. Moderation protects, elimination heals. Think about that. If you just want to protect what you have, sure, moderation's a good start. But if you want to actively heal and recover, elimination is what truly unlocks that process.
All right, so the 30 days are up. Now what? Do you just celebrate with a cake and go right back to how things were? Let's talk about what happens after the challenge.
The best way to look at these 30 days is as a trial run. It's a test drive. It's an experiment to show you, not just tell you, how much better your body can feel and function. The goal isn't just to survive 30 days, it's to experience the benefits so profoundly that it changes your entire relationship with sugar for good.
And that leads us to the final thought. After you felt the increased energy, the stable moods, and after knowing about the silent healing that's happening inside your kidneys, the question really does change. It stops being about, can I do this? And it starts being about a conscious choice for your health. The real question is, why would you ever want to go back? Why would you ever put your body